Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jordan Zimmerman takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jordan Zimmerman.
Jose Abreu will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch in there at the letters 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. Two-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. Liner in there for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more, because they are on his stuff.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. But this is speared by the first baseman, and they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Solo home run for Yoan Moncada. 46 now for him on the season, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Luis Robert. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well, because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Kyle Funkhauser gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. This is pulled into right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in now, C.J. Chatham. That's a strike to throw down. He is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Hit high and deep out to left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now back, the designated.
Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
In now, Leury Garcia. Line drive to center field. Reyes is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the White Sox 9 and the Tigers nothing. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
No, foul ball.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
To the plate now, Jorge Bonifacio. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jake Rogers.
At the plate now, Jake Rogers. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Tigers. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Madrigal.
Now here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
One out for Chicago here in the 6th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. Yes, he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was a double play victim last time around. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bonifacio is under this one, and that will retire the side. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 10-zip. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro. He grounds it sharply to third. Moncada has it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Ready once again, Jeimer Candelario. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Right side. Reined in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 7 perfect innings as he begins to close in now. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the White Sox 10 and the Tigers nothing. So here's Yoán Moncada. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The third baseman, Yoán Moncada.
Here comes the first pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Taken in by Scope. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis Robert.
Digging in once again, Luis Robert.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next to Chicago, the right fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Stepping into the box, Gerard Dyson. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. White Sox down on just 4 pitches, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Looking to send him packing again. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Now we'll look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers, and these home fans have been treated to a real gem, as evidenced by that big oval-shaped number in the hit column on the right side of your screen. Now at the plate, number 49, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
So stepping in, C.J. Cron. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And it's quickly 0-2. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, C.J. Chatham. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
At the plate, Leury Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Gerson Moreno comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Nick Madrigal. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. One there, and it's in time to get him. But a run is in to score away from the play.
Now batting, left field.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing we want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez, runner in scoring position with Sir John. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
In now, Yasmani Grandal. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 12 and the Tigers nothing. Ready now, Jacoby Jones starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
Now batting, Jorge Bonifacio. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2 strikes.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate now, Jake Rogers. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. To third. Moncada gloves it. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.